Television. This medium plays a significant role in the current life of the American political scene. This is fitting given that the president is a member of the television generation, otherwise known as the baby boomers. The latter name was generated by an anomaly in the number of births brought about by the end of the Second World War and culminating with the advent of the pill. The former name, though, highlights an aspect of technology that has marked this generation. Technology has been a determinant in various generations and may be a better marker than a statistical anomaly such as that described by the name baby boomer. The generation before the television generation was marked by the radio. Subsequent generations have been marked by the computer, smartphones, etc. Each of these technologies plays a significant role in the development of the generation involved. It is amply obvious that not only did the television play a significant role in the development of the current president, but it continues to do so. While previous presidents have used the television to expand their understanding of the day's events, this president is led and guided by what he sees on television. In the past, presidents would depend on their circle of advisors for information, advice, and to suggest course of actions the office should follow. This president, on the other hand, allows the information he finds on television to give him guidance and only cursorily relies on the staff which surrounds him. While one particular news outlet seems to be his primary source for information and direction, he nonetheless views all the various outlets. In spite of referring to them as fake news, he still gravitates to them and often rails against what he sees on them. Those items he finds on these other news outlets which challenge his narrative irritate and often anger him. It is this anger that then degenerates into bluster, name-calling, and often downright provocative actions. His favored news outlet, on the other hand, seems to coddle to him and even moderating their news stream to find information which will assuage the president's anger and counter what others are telling him. In fact, two aspects of this news outlet are very instructive. One, it seems to seek information to add credibility to the president's beliefs regardless of how outlandish they may be. The news outlet goes above and beyond to make sure that what they share with the public helps the president. This serves two purposes. One, it gives the president reason to praise this outlet while trashing the others. And two, because of this presidential support, it augments their ratings and viewership. This latter is very important to the bottom line and may be one of the drivers to their strategy, although they would argue that the political beliefs are the drivers. The second aspect is the fact that often the president uses the material presented on this outlet to set the agenda for his presidency. They know it, and therefore find it very tempting to channel that agenda. It would seem that they structure their programming in such a way to drive the presidential agenda rather than just reporting on it. That is to say, the material presented helps set the course for the country. Sometimes, which I'm sure gives them great pleasure. It also gives them tremendous power, which may be easy to abuse.